So you want to stand on your hands on one arm and wave your fingertips, or maybe do some QDR stuff with waves, and or maybe even close your eyes. Yeah, I know how to. Bulletproof wrist basics, how to start. You actually need to start with developing stronger wrists. So let's start with extension pulses and holds. So here are the mechanics. First of all, start placing your shoulders on top of your wrists. Rotate your elbow forward and spread your fingers. We'll start with pulsating forwards. Now, if this feels nice, you are not doing a good job. It should not feel nice. This is what I always tell my students, and this is definitely something you want to look for. So you want to look for that crunchy sensation that actually makes you feel like you don't want to do it. That's exactly where you want to be. So pulsating forward, doing 10 repetitions. Final rep, holding it for 10 seconds. In end range, keep regulating your breathing pattern so you don't hold your breath and end up looking like a tomato. Second one, mechanics flexion pulses. So the palms facing upwards. Again, rotating your elbows forwards so you don't make the common error that we will see later on, and pulsating backwards. Again, going into full range of motion. Why full range of motion? Because if you have access to a range, you will use it, so you better protect that range of motion. Now, the reason we're working both on extension and flexion is because these are two opposing movements. So we want to develop mobility in both flexion and extension, or extension and flexion. Mobility, of course, being a combination of strength and flexibility. And also with this one, holding it for 10 seconds, regulate your breathing pattern. And finally, going into the circles, where you're going to wear the hat of a researcher. So again, looking for this nice and crunchy sensation, going into full range of motion, making 10 circles to the right or clockwise, and then making 10 circles counterclockwise. Again, as you move through the repetitions, you want to dig a little bit deeper into your end range. So you keep finding that sweet spot, or the Goldilocks zone, as I like to call it. So the spot where challenge and skill meet each other. Again, shifting the weight, exploring, making bigger circles, maybe even making smaller circles when you feel like it. Doing it for time to increase blood circulation into your wrists. Now the common errors. You don't want to make these errors, trust me. So first of all, not keeping your elbows locked. Please, for God's sake, keep those elbows locked. Second one, not going into full range. So not going into the crunchy sensation. And finally, holding your breathing pattern. Don't do it, please. Well, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and like. And yeah, this was, I don't know, yeah. See you in the next video.